This is Savannah owned by Melissa Novak. Ready? Okay. What I'm going to do here, Melissa, is just take Savannah just for kind of what I do before I start training. I, take them, exercise them, let them run around. She already went to the bathroom and everything. But this is really just to show you that, I don't have her on a long rope anymore. Just technically the e-collar conditioning is designed to kind of make that transition. So if she's sniffing around stuff, I'll just keep going. And the idea is I want her to stick around me. She doesn't have to be in my feet, but I want her, probably at least within 20-25 yards. So if she's sniffing around, I'll just, kind of let her run around, do her thing. She had a tendency on the long rope to, want to always pull and get ahead. So this is a good thing for you to see the transition. So what I do right now is if I want her back, I'll use the come command. And if she doesn't respond to that, then I'll use my e-collar, kind of like an invisible rope tugging her to come back. And I have different levels of feeling. So if the level I start with doesn't get the response, come, then I'll switch to the next setting. There are multiple settings. Because a lot of times when you get to this stage, she's freed up, she's more curious about smelling stuff, checking stuff out. And it's a little breezy, that's why I'm kind of along this hillside. Hopefully you can hear me, but the goal is to have it available and just make fewer and fewer corrections. And then as I transition after today, I'm going to start there's like we call a tone sound, makes a little beeping sound. My goal is to start teaching her when she hears that means come back. So it's kind of like a silent whistle. In other words, the dog hears it, but nobody else is going to hear it, no other dogs. So as you get out here, it opens up a little more and see if maybe she'll get out and around a little more. But when I first started this, she had that tendency, I'm taking off. I'm not with you anymore because I didn't have her on a rope. But I had to prepare her for that. I'm going to the bathroom there, so I'll just let her do that. So when I get out into a big area here in one of my fields, you can see that I can let her really just kind of get out and run around. Okay, good girl. See her, she's like, oh yeah, there's more space here. So the concept is I'll call her, come. Now I'll use the collar, come. Good girl. This particular time, good girl. I might give her a little treat for coming back. Good girl. And she's not super motivated by treats or food, so that's been a little bit of the issue, that she's not like, yeah, I really want that when I come back. Okay. So you can see when I got here, she's like, oh yeah, there's just more space to run here. So I want her to feel that, that freedom, but also know she's with me. Good girl. So there was no correction. So you can see she went, yeah, I did the right thing, and no follow through. So we'll just stay out here for a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me okay with the wind. It went off to my left. I kind of turn so you don't hear it so much. And of course, any little branch, come. There she was grabbing something to eat. Probably deer poop, but that's a temptation. I just said she kind of picks up anything with her coat, so I'm going to grab this. There we go. Okay. Come. So that was good for you to see, but as I kind of head back, got something stuck on her. Okay. The idea is, like I said, for her to just kind of go where I go, and if I head up this hill, come. Let her come with. Good. And you'll see the e-collar is really to give her freedom and just, maintain where you want her. Okay, good girl. And usually over time, you know, they just kind of learn that they're more with you than they're on their own. So I'll call her back one more time. Come. Atta girl. Sit. Good. Good girl. Sit. So that's Savannah, owned by Melissa Novak.